DAP, arguably the best band in the world. There have been many versions of the origin of the band. The most widely accepted is the story of Satan having sex with a mountain lion and the spawn being raised by Hitler to become DAP. But the real story starts with three high school friends. There was Nick, a high-strung, energetic boy, usually found running around with his pants off in the street. He was always the first to dive head into any trouble the boys could find. Then there was Caleb. While coming off as rather laid back, he was just as outgoing and troublesome as the others, especially if it involved fire. And finally Steven. He was usually found playing music alone in his room, but whenever the others could pull him away from his guitar, he was always up for an adventure. Nick had shown interest in singing from early on in the boys' friendship.
Then go out of your way just to say we suck. The singer is a prick, the drummer makes sick, the bass player has no dick, they're ugly in the pad on top of all of that. Nancy's not for fucking enough, what more can I say? We can even play, every day is a bad day, so I'll have the chance, I say sorry in advance. Nancy's not for fucking up, we're known for fucking up, we're known for fucking.
And that gave Steven an idea to start a band. They formed the punk rock band False Alarm. Wanted to add a more comical style to their music, the boys changed direction and formed the parody 80s metal band The Twisted Nipples. But the band was lacking something. Some said it was talent, others said it was musical ability, but the boys searched on, till one day, they were given a sign. A wooden hobby horse that would carry them to the destinies as the electric punk group Definitely Pony. They donned brightly colored costumes and changed their names. There was Nick Danger on the sexy windpipes, Clob on the 4-string sex machine, and Steve-O on the one guitar to rule them all. And with the addition of Whaley as their drum programmer, the boys took off. They rocked hard and collected many fans. They then started the DAP cult. It was a branch off of the vampire social cult, Vampire Freaks. At the fan site, the band was able to keep in touch with their fans, and the fans could see what was going on in the DAP world. With all the success, it seemed like easy living until one day, the band broke up. It was the day of the new Rev Fest, the band's first show. Steve-O and Clob felt the band wasn't ready to play a show and refused to play. Nick had been stretched to his limits, and the band broke up. The band had rose up and tasted fame and crashed down just as quickly. Steven had tried many times to get the band back together, but it wasn't until a local metal band came on the scene with an oddly familiar name that the boys band together and revamped their band page, and finally, the band gave up. But not even that was enough to keep the boys together. They decided to leave DAP as it was, forever a memory that they would all cherish. But maybe, one day,